Hello, Mary. Lovely to have you here. I'm not talking to myself. That's Mary W. People are thinking, who's she talking to? Hello, welcome everyone. Couple of minutes late, rushing around, getting the electrical items to work. You know what it's like. But here we are. Lots to talk about again today. Lots and lots to talk about. I'm going to hold back a little bit, just wait for everybody to get on. They're probably thinking, what's taking Mary so long to start? Well, I'm here. I'm here, and so's my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. She's gorgeous. Hello, Jody. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Anne McSee. Hello, lovely ladies at the moment. I'm not sure if any gentlemen pop in, but hello, lovely ladies right now. We do have our wonderful Marty that pops in occasionally, so he may... Oh, there he is. I'm talking about him. Your ears must have been burning. Hello, Marty. Welcome. We're going to talk about Marty in this particular live. Just something very small, but really stuck out to me this morning, Marty. We were talking about it on Instagram. Morning, not sure how long I can stay as we're... Oh, you're flooding. No, I hope everything is... Oh, I hope it goes well for you, Kiki, and I hope you can get out of that. Oh, gosh, no. Hello, Simone. Hello, lovely Simone. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Wanda. Hello, lovely Franca. Hello, the beautiful Julie. How is everyone today? Absolutely. How is everyone today? Apart from Kiki, who's having trouble with flooding in her area, I think everyone might be doing a little bit better than Kiki right now. So Kiki, do tell. Hopefully you're not as flooded as most zones there. Oh gosh, I do hope you keep well and stay indoors. Hopefully your drainage area is drained well so that you don't overflood. Yes, hello, Paula, lovely Paula. Hello. We have a lot to talk about today, guys, apart from the lovely picture that you saw. I'm glad you're here, Angela. We're going to be talking about you today too. What? Yesterday, I popped by the post office. So, Angela, your name will be mentioned throughout this live, so keep your ears peeled. Kiki, blow up an air bed. Say that again. An air bed so you can float. Oh, really? That's interesting. Be safe. Yes, Kiki, be safe. No drainage, hence why we're flooding. Oh, no. Let me tell you a story about that soon. Big snowstorm in Massachusetts. Oh, gosh. Everyone's having weather problems. Oh, gosh. So sorry to hear that. Yes, Kiki, we are sorry to hear that. Auntie T is in the house. My big sister's in the house. Hello, Teresa. Keeping peeled. Of course, Angela, you know I'm going to talk about you. So hello, Auntie T. Hello, Marty. Thank you, Marty, for saying hello. That's what we do in hurricanes at times. Oh, in hurricane times. That's amazing, Bonnie. I never would have thought of that. Very interesting. Be safe, Wanda. My son is in school in Massachusetts. He said it's bad. Oh, gosh. The world is in chaos. Hi, Karen. Lovely Karen. No, I'm going to say I hope she stays safe. So we hope that the lovely Kiki is safe. Kiki, please do keep us informed, even if you private message me a little bit later, and let us know how you're going. But yeah, lots and lots of worldwide weather issues happening. What is going on in the world? What? Oh, we need a miracle. Guys, we have a lot to talk about today. And as you saw in the lovely photo, I'm going to be real quick. This guy needs to, well, girl, needs to be washed. Check it out. This is the Bogan jacket. Bogan, for those of you overseas not sure what a Bogan is, I don't know. It's kind of, it's a little, I don't know what to call a Bogan. Kiki, help me out with the word Bogan. It's like, you know, where they wear the open sleeves and they talk slang and, you know, that kind of thing. But it's a Bogan jacket made not for a newborn, because the gentleman I made the last one for said it was too small. So I made it for, patchwork cardigan, says Angela. It kind of does look like one, doesn't it? Hooded vest. Well, I call it a Bogan hooded jacket at this stage. That pattern will be on my website at www.wowcrochetdesigns.com, and this will be on my website as a newborn and up to probably 1 year old. But at this stage, I've only got the newborn pattern done, and of course the 3 to 6 month pattern done. So all I need to do is work out a sizing method for the 6 to 1 year old or 10 to 1 year old, and then I can upload the actual pattern itself on the website, and there you go. But hopefully this fits the baby. The last one didn't fit, but it was really, the last one was like this on the newborn. So I can understand why it didn't fit. I mean, look how much space there is for newborns. So really, I think if it doesn't fit the little one, then I'm in trouble. But look at the back and look at the hood. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. You know, maybe we should do an adult version. If anyone wants to know the stereotype Bogan, Google the TV show. Oh, Howzos, yes. That's our TV show here in Melbourne. Well, here in Australia, I should say. Yeah, it talks all about the Bogans. And Bogans, apparently, the fellow who wanted me to make this for his niece says to me, Mary, I want full-on Bogan style, whatever you can do. And if you remember correctly, I actually made the cushion for him as well. That is the koala one side and kangaroo on the other side cushion. This is the same fellow. So keeping in theme of the Aussie outback, I also used a wooden button for, you know, that kind of outbacky country kind of feel. So I've kept that kind of in theme there. But yeah, the pattern will be on sale on the website, but also if you're wanting to have one made, I also make these as well. So they don't take too long to make. Did take me a long time to work out because the very first one, the newborn one, the actual hood came right over here and closed up completely, keeping newborn really warm. But this one here, being a 3-month to 6-month-old, I struggled, so I opened it up. But also I probably could have added another square and popped them on both sides so the hood was really big, but that might have made it a little too loose. And I wanted it tight enough to go over baby's head during the winter months, which autumn and winter, which is coming up very soon for us here in Melbourne, Australia. So there you go. I'll show that again at the end of the tutorial, halfway through, whatever as well. Not tutorial, it's a live. Get it right, Mary. So I'll show that again halfway through and then again at the end. The pattern is not up on the website yet, but it will be within a week or so, along with a couple of other ones, and along with hopefully finishing off the lovely pretty as a peacock blanket pattern, which I still haven't completed, but it will be completed within the week or so. That's the joy of spending a bit of time off the channel. Speaking of which, I was supposed to finish this gorgeous, let me see if I can drop the camera a little bit, Granny Square Shrug. And there's your little sleeves. Yeah. Now, I did finish it. The tutorial is done, but I won't be uploading it till Monday because it just went on forever. And I want to cut out a lot of the, you know, rubbish talk that I do in between. You like that, the rubbish talk? So there you go. So that one due to come out on Monday. Get excited. Now, I have missed like a gazillion minutes of a chat. Okay, what a cute jacket. Thank you. Hooded vest. Everybody says hello. Love it. Thank you, Marty. It's cute. Thank you, Bonnie. Love it, Julie. Thank you. That's adorable. Thank you, Wanda. We would call it a sleeveless hoodie in California, which is what I'm going to be calling it. A sleeveless hoodie jacket. I was going to call it a Bogan jacket, but we'll see. I'll play it by ear. Haven't decided yet. Are you going to put some other crochet clothes on the doll? I will be sewing something on that doll, literally on the actual doll itself to cover up that look. If anyone wants to know the stereotype Bogan, we've done that already. Franco, you can grow it up for what you want. Thank you, Bonnie. Hello. Who's saying hello? Green Butterfly. Hello. I missed that. Hello. Hello, Gina H. Hello. Luana. Hello. Dinky Crafts. Hello. Is anyone crafting and earthing? I'm sewing in ends. Oh, good on you, Mary. I'll send you all my gear and you can sew in mine. Just kidding. Daphne. Hello, Daphne. Hello, Bonnie. Oh, we said hello. You're just saying hello to everybody else. Hello, Jocelyn. Carrot Top is just staring away there. Hello, Carrot Top. I would be careful using the word Bogan as it's banned on a lot of... Oh, is it really? Gosh. What'll they ban next? I don't know. My hairline, I don't know. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Well, let's just... At this stage, I have called it a hooded vest. But I really haven't named it. Boys, oh, it's like you're insulting people, Deborah. You're calling them someone like a scruffy person kind of thing. So I can see the point, but personally, I'm sick of all this. Shh, don't tell Mary I'm knitting. Achoo! Oh, that allergy just came back. Oh, Anne, what have you done? Hello, Wynette, the lovely Wynette. Hello, hello. Okay, so let's get on with it all, guys. We are talking today about what's been happening here on the channel this week, what's going to happen next week. Get excited. Now, guys, if you hear some noise in the background, we do have a builder next door building a fence or something in the garage, so he's really loud. So far it's been quiet, but I just heard a couple of noises now. So no, my luck, all the way through to live we'll be banging. What? He'll be knocking things about, throwing boards on the ground and hammering and sawing and all the rest of it. But it's okay. We have to, poor fellow, we have to get him to move his car every time he tries to do something because it's our driveway. We have a shared driveway. What do you do? Actually, I'm starting to get like I'm wanting to sneeze it really, for real. Well, my eyes are starting to water. I'm trying to hold back. Hello, Pamela. Oh, you're knitting as well. I should do the fake sneeze for real. Oh, I'm trying to hold back the sneeze. Okay. That's so funny. You can't plan that, really. You can't. Okay. All right. So all over the place. Monday. What did we do this week on the channel? This week we did our final part of the table runner. Now mine is washed and blocked so you don't see all the waves that were occurring throughout the tutorial. So I gave it a good stretch. Thank you, Jocelyn. So I gave it a good stretch and washed and blocked it. I can now lay it down on this particular table here. Once all this stuff is off, I can lay it down on the table, and that's what I created it for this table. When I get an opportunity to do another recording of this room, once it's done up real pretty, because I messed it up again, as you do. I was looking for something. You know what I was looking for? You're not going to believe this. When I was making this jacket, all I needed was 2 rows to go here, right? I ran out of the yarn, but I had a small piece of the yarn in stock somewhere and I couldn't find it, and I messaged a friend and got her to send me some more yarn. I brought it home and realized it's not the same color. It's a completely different color. Hers is a light gray. This is not a light gray. This is a different color. It's light in the middle somewhere. So I panicked and I spent all of yesterday afternoon tossing this room upside down, and I found it was like 12 grams worth, or maybe even 10. It was tiny, like a little piece like that. And I finished off that bit right there. That's all I needed to do. Attach the hoodie, right? And then I put green for the border. I did actually put yellow at first, but for some reason it was really loud. I found it loud in my eyes. And I thought the green kind of gave it the Aussie, Australian kind of outback look, if you will. And that's why I used the green. But those 2 rows right there, see how they double crochet? And I used the join as you go, by the way, to join the hoodie. Yeah, that's all I needed. That 2 little rows right there. So it's a little bit awkward. Definition is a uncouth or unsophisticated person regarded as being a low socio status, which means a lot. I can see how people do get offended by it. So there you go. Thank you for that. Who said that? It was Simone. Thank you, Simone. I'm doing a scarf using puff. It's puff, not double, but puff, where you stitch on the double shaft, but not, shaft, not the top. Keeps moving up, not the top word. Hello, Mary, wake up. Top the word. Can't get it out. Top the word leaves me. Okay. Yellow is loud and thanks, Julie. Well, look, I actually, now I'm starting to think about the insult. I used to think I was one when I was younger. So I kind of insulted myself while I was younger. What? I don't believe in the insult. Look, I grew up watching comedians like Dave Allen. I mean, come on, really? Benny Hill. What? I mean, I grew up watching some really weird comedians, and they were so not ethical. It was very funny. But the thing is, it's comedy at the end of the day. It's not real. It's not real life. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Can't argue with them. Have your coffee this morning. I actually have had, I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to have a drink. I have the cup. Jody, if you're watching, lovely Jody, I haven't seen you on. Have you been on, Jody? I missed you. Did you come on? Oh, hello. I missed Jody. Cheers. Water, obviously, not my special water, but just water. Gosh, I didn't know the definition. I know. Well, Deborah, there you go. You know what? It doesn't matter for me. I won't call it that. I'll probably be calling it a hooded vest at this stage. I haven't really decided on a name. Don't you love it? I think I still am. Oh, you are, Julie. I will be together. That's all right. So if you don't know who Dave Allen is, he was an Irish comedian. It was very funny. Missing a finger, so, didn't hide it. Used to flash that he was missing a finger. Teresa, you don't watch my videos properly, honey. The wheel went out a long time ago. The wheel went out. One of my videos, not Friday, last Friday, I think it was. I don't remember which video it was. Oh, you did? I said hi. Oh, hello, Jody. I miss you. So one of my videos was showing a new system, which was actually an old system of what I used to do for giveaways. So I threw the wheel down. In fact, I broke it on the way down. Yeah, on the live. I'm not the live. The video. You hear it go down. No, it wasn't a live, Teresa. It was a video. It was an actual tutorial on what was happening for Wow Crochet Designs over the next 6 months, because yours truly is a little bit behind on a whole lot of things, and I needed to get some written patterns out, and I needed to get one special one out to the lovely Jody as well. So I thought, let's do away with the wheel. Let's change a few things on the channel. And what I'm doing on the channel instead of the wheel, guys, is I used to do this when I first started YouTube. It was quite a few years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, where I would choose someone for that month, that year, that 6 months or whatever, and I would give them like a spot giveaway. And a spot giveaway will consist of, maybe some of my packs that you might see all way up there, right there. Some of my packs. It might also consist of just some yarn. It might consist of I don't know, crochet hook sets. It could consist of other items, but not exactly smaller items and not exactly really big items, which I do, as you know, on our special days, on our special achievements, like our recent 15,000 subscriber giveaway. But usually I used to do this spot giveaway, and I used to say, and in fact, Angela, who's on here today, was one of our winners of that spot giveaway. And I can't remember what I sent her. It was a small bit. It was something small, but it was a few things. It wasn't just the one thing. So she got a good deal there. And she was all the way in England. So here I am in Australia, and I will ship anywhere around the world if I feel that you have put in so much for the channel. And Angela does. She can't always head over to our website and do donations, but she can leave messages on Facebook, leave messages on Instagram. Every post I put up, whether it's a Facebook or Instagram, our community board here on YouTube, doesn't matter what it is, Angela is always a part of it. And at that time, I wanted to give her a little gift. You still have it, do you, Angela? And so that's what I'll be doing to certain people who actually do or are a part of our channel in more ways than one. So get ready, guys, because that's coming. And I said it will be called Spot Giveaway, but I'm actually doing our very first giveaway. And I thought I'd bring this up now while we're talking about it. The Spot Giveaway this Thursday, for this Thursday, or first Thursday of the month. And it's this is July. I'm not July. Where am I? My brain is stuck in July. March. This Thursday is the first Thursday of March, where I do my normal first Thursday of the month video, and including in that one, I'll do the spot giveaway. It'll be the first one, and it'll be explaining to everyone what happens with that giveaway. And to be honest with you, I haven't really chosen a person yet. So I'm just going to go and look back at all the videos over the past 6 months, check it out, see what's been happening, and that person who I feel's put in a lot will get something just this once for this Thursday. And then after that, I'll be choosing people at random, and you won't even know when the video goes up. You'll just see the word spot giveaway, and I'll say spot giveaway 1. So that'll be the first one that goes up, and then spot giveaway 2, and that'll be the next one. And the reason is because someone might say, oh, I never saw a spot giveaway this month. I'll say, right, go check out spot giveaway too. Type it up in YouTube and I'll give them the full details and then they'll know to go onto that video. Or whatever. You know, if you don't know whether you've won, I won't tell you. I'll just say, can you go and check spot giveaway, whatever, and then see what they say. I won't tell anyone when they've won. They either watch it or they don't. Simple as that. Oh, you like that? How naughty am I? But in a good way, because they're still getting a lovely gift. And it's different. Like, I used to do this a long time ago, and I don't know why I stopped. I can't even remember. I can't remember why I stopped, but I stopped. And then maybe it's just to change up things, to make things a little different. But you know what? I really enjoyed doing the spot ones, because then I could give to the person who I feel that has done so much for our channel. And there's a lot of you. You guys know who you are. You know who you are. So get ready, because you're going to be a winner. At one stage, you're going to be a winner. So instead of spinning a wheel and sending it off to someone who just got on the wheel that day, at least now I'm sending an item off to someone who is always around and is always a part of our lovely community, or family, as Marty calls us. He calls us a family. Nothing wrong with that. I love it. I love it. Those hands are going. I'm so Italian today. The hands are flying everywhere. You're so right. Yes, she's been knitting. Dave Allen was great. He was fantastic, Simone. I loved him. I mean, he didn't leave anyone alone, from religion to gender to everything. He didn't leave anyone alone. He was really into mocking religion a lot, which was really quite funny. But a lot of people don't like it today. Now everyone's all, stressed and angry about things. But I love it. I love comedy. I don't even care what they're joking about. If they're even joking about me, I'd still love it. All right, what's it saying here? Must be off, rain getting heavy again, so need to be on watch. Okay, Kiki, take care. Keep as safe as you can, and just go to the highest point in your house and sit up on top of the roof or something and wait. What can I say? Take care, yeah? Hand talking is my department. No, it's an Italian's department, Teresa. One day it was a massive flood here in Glenroy, and we had the water rising. We don't know why. I think we have a drainage system there, but it might have been blocked or something, and the water just kept going up and up, and it was close to our doorstep. And so there we were outside with shovels trying to unclog that in the rain, saturated, trying to unclog the drain, just so that the water can go down and not through to the house. So yeah, I can understand where you're coming from, Kiki, and I do wish you safety right now. What was I born as you were born? What was I born as you were born in Aussie? Yeah, I know, I was born in Australia, but I still have those Italian moves. Yeah. I have the Italian moves. So they're all happening. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because right now we're all mixed and everybody's all over the place. We don't know what's going on anymore. It's all very different now. Okay, let's get down to business. We talked about the table runner. The table runner, right there. We talked about that. We did that on Monday. That was the final part. So say goodbye. Goodbye, green and gold, Australian colours. You must have got it from me. I got it from everyone, Teresa. My problem is I knew too many people growing up, and I took a little bit off a lot of people. And that's why I'm crazy today. But nothing wrong with being crazy. It's all right. It's a good crazy. Now, part 2 of the table runner is done, finally finished, and we now have a beautiful table runner for my craft room. Now, I was supposed to get part 2 of our Granny Square Shrug up, but I was still recording, and get this, and I never record this late, 7 p.m. last night. I was still recording, because naughty me, wasn't naughty, it was a good thing. I went out to lunch yesterday. I know, it happens occasionally. I went out with a friend from way back when. We meet like, a couple of times a year, maybe once a year these days. And we have lunch, and we started, I think I got there at 11, about 11:05, and I didn't leave, and get this, till 4:15. What? I was supposed to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but we didn't shut up. Between the pair of us, we just kept talking. And then 5 hours later, what? I gotta go. I'm gonna get dinner ready. So I came home. Not everyone was going to be home, so it was going to be a nice quick dinner anyways. So I thought, you know what, let's keep recording. So I started recording at 5:15, and I didn't stop till 7. But the reason I didn't stop was because I was at the end. I was on the last 2 rows here. I think I needed to do 1 row on the sleeve and then the last 2 rows. Oh, the lovely Gina. Oh, for the trip to Bendigo. Oh, I'm still doing the little slush fund here. Gina has done a super chat. Thank you so much, Gina. And what have we done? We've done 5 and we'll put down $2.50, yeah? We'll put down half for our slush fund. Thank you so much, Gina. You know it's going to go, you know what it's going to go to, Gina. It's going to go to filling up these shelves. It really, as much as I'd like to say, I'm not going to purchase any yarn on the trip, she says as she rolls the eyes around the room and doesn't look directly at the camera. Because we don't want to lie now, do we? You know I'm going to. And I'm going to purchase from the best of the best because we're going to have farmers there who will sell directly from their sheep, if you will. Like Tom from Tandy. He's going to be there. I'm so excited. And the lovely, I'm not sure. I'm hoping Roz will be there. I have to check with Roz. I'm not really sure if she'll be there. Don't quote me on it. If she's not, well, I'll purchase before I go. Don't you love it? So there you go. I'm going to go straight back because I've missed all the chat, as you do. Do you have any favourite Italian recipes you enjoyed as a kid and still make them today? Who said that? Mary, you made a big mistake asking that question. I like a lot of Italian food, obviously because I'm Italian, but I can't go past the lasagna. I love our lasagna. And ours is kind of really, I don't know what you want to call it, Neapolitan, if you will. Maybe it's a bit, I think it's my dad's version of a Neapolitan one, but he cooked it well, and we do the same now too. Lots of vegetables with pasta dishes. At the moment, I'm cooking tomato sauce. Yummy. Simone says floods are currently quite bad in Queensland and northern New South Wales. Whole towns are under. Seriously, Simone, I don't watch the news very much, so I probably missed it. But there you go. All right, so guys, what we're going to talk about now is, oh, that didn't work. I'm northern New South Wales, but out of the flood zone. Is that right? Oh, that's already, oh, it took a while to work, but it worked. I'm Italian and love making recipes from then. Oh, from then. Look, I can't get this thing to go away. It's not going away. Here we go. From when I was a kid. Okay, I love it too, Mary. I love to, you know, our traditional. I think when I say our traditional, it's not really Italian traditional. I think it's our family traditional meal. We created to suit us, I'm assuming, because when I speak to people about it, they say, don't you put this in? Don't you put that in? Don't you put this in? And I say, no, I don't, because this is the way we make it, right? But it doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It just means that traditionally it's different in each family. Each family has a different, it's not working at all. Here we go. Oh, zucchini soup. Oh my God, zucchini pasta soup. Oh, my favorite. Another one of my favorite. That's what I said, Mary. There's a lot of them. Teresa was talking about the zucchini one. That's one of my many favorites. There's a lot that I have. I think the zucchini one is ours, Teresa. I could be wrong. There are others out there, but I think that one there is like ours. Because when I talk to people about it, they say, no way would I put that there and this there. Yeah. So it's our own, I think. You're still here. I haven't forgotten about you, Angela. Look, let's talk about Angela. Angela, let's have a quick chat about Angela. Now, I got some mail this week. I probably got it last Friday. I can't remember. I didn't go to the post office, and I haven't been for the week. And then I went yesterday, and lo and behold, there was 3 mail yesterday. One was a letter, and one was a gift. 2 were letters and 1 was a gift. I'm not going to talk about one because I'm going to leave that for first Thursday of the month. But for the lovely Angela, since she's here, she sent me a little thank you card right there. And she says, thank you for your lovely wool/yarn. 2 years later, and 2. That's all right, Angela. Thank you so much for your thank you card. And again, I don't know, I'm going to start running out of space here. Let's pop it up on the top shelf for now. I'm going to start running out of space. I will rearrange my area because I'm running out of space. Now, Angela also sent this. Oops, wrong side. Don't show you that side. That one there. I nearly did. Okay, this, what is it? What is it? What do you think it might be with that box? They're very similar to all the other little boxes that come in. Ta-da! That was quick, was it? Maybe we're getting better with our deliveries. Look what it is. Oh, dear. It's another cup. Well, I can never have too many cups. You know that. And what does she say on her cup? She says, crocheting is my therapy. So we have another cup. And as you know, the lovely Jody sent this one. Angela sent this one. And also we have the lovely Karen who sent cups as well. So check it out. Isn't it divine? I love, love. Thank you so much, Angela. It will be used on Wednesday's live or next Saturday's live, whichever I can make. I know this Wednesday I have a few things on, but I really hope to make the live. So yeah, fingers crossed. I should be able to make the live, but we'll see. Yep. But thank you so much, Angela. Very well received. You know I'll use it. You all know I use it because I have a cup at every live. And even, you probably don't know this, I actually have a cup on my first Thursdays of the month. I don't actually show that because what I do is, because those videos can go long, I tend to cut out the silliness of, you know, drinking from coffee, having tea, water, and all sorts of weird things. So I tend to cut little things out, and those are the things that I cut out. Because otherwise you have to sit there and think, oh, here she goes again. She's talking about her coffee. Here she goes again. She's talking about her tea. So I cut them out. How sad is that? Okay. Oh, I love zucchini. Eliziona can't spell. That's okay. Do you make your own pasta? No, I have a pasta maker, but I've never tried it. I bought this pasta maker to make it, but I haven't. Use zucchini in place of pasta. So good. I tried that. Didn't like it. You should try the pumpkin and cauliflower pasta. I don't like the pumpkin and cauliflower pasta. I love pumpkin. I just don't like it that way. We buy the pasta, but I've got a pasta maker and I've got to make something. I tell you, I've got to do it. I bought it so long ago. I never used it. Not even once. I just, an air fryer, hoping to use it for the first time tonight. Oh, you got one? I missed the word got. I got one too, Middle Earthen. I love them. Try them with real potato. It comes with a book, tells you how to do real chips, like from real potato. I tell you what, they're the best chips you'll ever have. Well, for me they are anyway. Okay, I don't like cauliflower pasta, but anyway. You should take turns in using each mug you receive from the subscribers. Yes, I must admit I like the big one. Thank you, Jody. I like this one because it stores a lot of water, and yours truly doesn't drink enough water, and doctors reprimanded me recently. Oh, reprimanded me, I like that word. So I use that as an excuse to drink that much water during the live, and once the live is finished, if it hasn't finished, I like scull it down real quickly. So it makes about a cup and a half. It's more than 250 mils, yeah. I might send a Achu knitting mug, see if you can make use of that. No, well, if you send a knitting mug, Marty, I'll use it once and then it'll hide in the back of the cupboard. I'm so naughty. Don't you love me? Come on, at least you've got to love my honesty. That will make me crazy. It'll hide in the back of the cupboard, Marty. Thank you, Franca. That was quick. 2 weeks ago. So it depends. You know what, Angela? It depends on the item and who is shipping it, on how quickly you get it. I'm hoping to make quite a bit with mine, Mary. With your... Were we talking about yarn before? Right over my head. Edith, get in that corner, Edith. I tell you, every live you're in that corner, you're starting to be a Kiki. Kiki 1, Kiki 2, I'm going to have to call you. I got to go, Mary. Oh, okay, Jeannie, that's okay. 6 since I moved 3 weeks ago. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, hon. All right, take care. We'll see you soon, Jeannie. Angela, stop. Angela, get in the corner with Edith. I've got 2 in the corner now. My daughter loves her air fryer. I don't use it much. Look, honestly, I used it a lot when we first got it, but I forgot to mention, I bought beef schnitzels. They were already crumbed, which I don't usually do. I prefer to do my own, right? I was in a hurry, and this was Tuesday. I can't remember. It might have been Thursday. I bought them, and I ran out of oil, which is so unusual for an Italian to run out of oil. It's just one of those things. Now I had a little bit, but we like to deep fry the schnitzels, right? And I thought, well, what am I going to do with them? So I sprayed it with some oil spray that I had right in the cupboard, extra virgin oil spray, and I popped them on the rack in the air fryer. They came out crispy and they were perfect. I did 7 minutes one side and 7 minutes on the other, and they came out perfect in the air fryer with a bit of spray. And literally, it was like as though I cooked them in oil, and they taste just as good. Yeah. Hello from Germany, Beatrix. Hello, Beatrix. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Hope you get better soon. Yes. I bought a pasta maker 2 years ago, and I still haven't taken it out of the box. That's me, Simone. It's sitting. You know where it's sitting? You won't believe it. I do some weird stuff, I tell you. I bought it and I put it on the kitchen bench, right? And I thought, I'll make it next week. It just got out of hand. And I popped it on a cabinet in actually where I do my tutorials. It's actually an alcohol cabinet, but we don't have a lot of alcohol, right? So I just popped it in that cabinet, as you do, because, you know, buy a lot of alcohol. Don't you love it? So while I'm doing my tutorials, every now and then I look up and there's the pasta maker and I see it. I know it's there, but I still haven't created anything with it. Don't you love it? It was very funny. I have to change my diet due to a medical diagnosis. Don't even talk about that, Edith. Sure is hard to make drastic changes. Edith, oh, look, don't even talk about it. Don't even go there. Doctors have given me the hard word as well. I didn't like the air fryer either. Gave it to my okay, all right. I actually don't mind it. I like it for chips. They make perfect chips without having saturated oil, and now they make perfect schnitzel. So I'm really quite happy. Pasta is easy to make. It just takes a lot of space to run it through. Yes, it does. Yeah, it's easy to make. All right, guys, so that's that. We've talked about a private job that I'm doing. Why don't I mark these off? Because I had to write them down. We talked about the Granny Square Shrug that is coming part 2 on Monday. We've talked about Mole a Minute. Yes, we have. And we talked about Happy Mail. Again, there is another one. I'm going to hold it out till Wednesday or first Thursday of the month because I haven't spoken to the lovely lady and she sent some personal artifacts in there as well. And I'm not sure if she wants them to be flashed on my live. So I'm going to speak to her first, see what she says. If she doesn't want them flashed all over the internet, which I didn't think she would. So I will speak to her first, and if she says go ahead and do part of it, which is easy, I'll do part of that, and I'll pop that up on this Thursday's of the month. Today is the best day to try out, as it's Friday. Marty, get in the corner. Well, it is Saturday morning here, Marty. But that's funny. Get in the corner with Edith. Who else is in the corner? No, there's more in the corner. Who else was in the corner? There was Edith, Marty. Come on, Mary, get it right. Who's in the corner? Own up to it, guys. Who's in the corner? There was one more person. I forgot. I'm going to smoke oysters and have a great oyster meal. It will be late. Hubby works late. Yes, I've been fighting a headache. Oh, really? And I'm going to go to bed. Oh, I'll watch tomorrow. Take a good rest. Everybody's having a bad day today. Jody, have a good rest, and we will see you very soon. Yep. Edith and Marty. Angela, that's right. Angela's in the corner. Poor Angela. She gave me a gift. Angela, didn't come out of the corner, honey. Gave me a gift. Can't pop you in the corner. Not me, I'm a good girl, says Mary. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll see about that. 5 more minutes, Mary, I'll give you, and then you're in the corner. Bonnie, I know, right? I'm going to have dinner at Bonnie's house. It's going to take me like a 2-day flight to get there. Don't you love it? All the way from Oz. The land of Oz, we call us. Well, I call us the land of Oz. Even though it's Australia, I call us the land of Oz because we call ourselves Aussies. So we're the land of Oz. All right, so that's what's happening already so far. What is happening this week? Going to be a very busy week. Now, I did say I'm only popping 2 tutorials out a week. And normally I would only pop the one tutorial and a first Thursday in my first Thursday of the month. But I have a bit of time on Wednesday or Thursday, one of those days. So I'm going to try and pop out the 2 tutorials plus first Thursday. Only because part 2 of this one is already recorded. So it's done. All I have to do is edit it. So it'll come out Monday. It might come out late afternoon because it'll take me a while to edit. But it means I don't have to record that on Monday. It means I can record something else. So if I get an opportunity to pop the 2 tutorials plus the first Thursday, then you will get part 2 of that. And you'll be getting St. Patrick's Day item on Friday, which I'm calling a stubby holder or a can holder, and it will be a St. Paddy's Day project. Haven't decided what it'll be, but it will be St. Paddy's Day project, right? St. Patrick's Day, St. Paddy's Day, just a short version of it. So it'll be a stubby holder or a can holder or, you know, some sort of holder, yeah? Because I haven't decided on what I'm going to make yet. Don't you love it? It's always the last minute thing. I always spend the weekend playing with a pattern, and then come the day of the recording, I don't even have a pattern written down. I just have little bits and bobs written, and then I kind of work the pattern out whilst doing the recording. Don't you love it? There you go. So that's happening on Friday. St. Paddy's Day stubby holder will probably come up on Friday. You'll get first Thursday of the month this Thursday, including the temperature blanket. For those of you who have not been who are not up to date on the temperature blanket, which I'm not, okay, on Friday, you will see, let's try Thursday, first Thursday of the month, you will see the updated version. Now, I've done all my blocks to date from yesterday. Not to date, really, because today's another day, until Friday of yesterday. They are washing and blocking as we speak. So come this week, I will be editing. I will be recording, but I'm not going to do a full recording because you've seen the recording on how to put these together. I'm just going to talk about it. And actually, you've probably seen other people do that where their face is in front of the camera and they're just saying, right, I'm doing this row. And then it'll have like a little fast forward thing. And right, I'm doing that row and another little fast forward thing. So because we've already done the join as you go, you know what you're doing. It's just to help you keep up with it all and to remind you not to forget the actual project, because being a year-long project, it is easy to forget. So at the end of every first Thursday of the month, you will see something on the temperature blanket, and it'll either be to date as of yesterday, or if I get time to finish off some more squares for the rest of this week, it'll be to date as of Thursday of next week. We'll try Wednesday because I won't know Thursday's date yet. I mean, Thursday's weather. So it'll be on that Wednesday, possibly, depending on whether I get a chance to do some recording. So this Thursday's first Thursday of the month will have some very interesting. Oh, it's going to be very big. So it might be like a 35 to 40-minute video because it'll have a spot giveaway in it as well. So get ready for this Thursday's first Thursday of the month. I won't be usually telling you when a spot giveaway is happening, but the very first one is going to be happening on that video this Thursday. Okay. After that, you'll just see a spot giveaway come up and it'll say spot giveaway 1. And then it'll actually be 2 because this Thursday is the first one. So it'll be the second one after that. So you'll see those come up occasionally. I won't be talking about them. They'll just pop up anytime. And they'll be small videos. It won't be in our first Thursday. They'll just be the occasional small video and it'll come up. Yeah. And I've missed all the chat once again. It's a lot of chat, Okay. Oh, so much chat. Yes. Not me. I'm a good girl. Oh, we got that one in. So we've got to bribe her to stay out. I'm not sure what you mean there. You're very welcome to come. You're talking about me. I could never make it. I'd love to. Imagine trying to get there all the way to the US. I'd love to. Okay, Angela's talking. That's nice. Mary, if hang in this live too long, you won't be good and end up in the corner. Edith? I'm always a good girl. So far, I've been good. Middle Earthian, you're all been good so far. Yes, you have. Which surprises you. You're cheeky like us. That's why we get along, Middle Earthian. And Franco, you're still naughty. I'm going to pop you in the corner. Get in the corner with the other girls. I made a leprechaun hat beer can holder last year. Oh, seriously? Did I say anything about it? I might have missed that. You should pop another photo up on Instagram if you haven't popped one up already, Marty. Love to see it. I'm doing much better. Thank you, Angela. Yes, that's good. Edith, hello. Everyone's saying hello. It's lovely. We'll still get shingles Bonnie now on my left hip. Oh, still, Angela? Gosh. I'm almost through with my 15-month torture. Yes. Yes. Naughty Angela. Angela, get in the corner. That's it. Oh, you're already in the corner. Stay in the corner with Franca. I know they are. Shingle hurts. Yep. Oh, we're all talking. Isn't this wonderful? I'm just trying to figure out what I have to change in my life due to autoimmune diagnosis last week. Oh, Edith. Oh, what do you do, honey? There's so much that's going around. Don't even get me started. I have a list a mile long now. And the doctor says, right, you can't do this, you can't have that, you can't walk this way, you can't stand, and you can't run. What? Oh, just shoot me now, What? I can be cheeky, that's for sure. Middle Earthian, it's okay. We're all cheeky. We're all cheeky. I've had my shingle shot too. I haven't, but there you go. Yes, okay. I'm talking about health. How we got onto health? Whose idea was it to get onto health? You ever seen my list? It's a mile long. I really should do the right thing and listen to my doctor. And there is one bit of health that may affect the channel, but not much. It might affect doing a couple of lives when I have to get it sorted out. I just have some leg issues. But you know what? You guys know about that. I've had them, during one of my videos, so it happens. I don't know. That's life. We're checking on each other. I know, right, Bonnie? We're all looking after. I don't know what we're going to do with each other's health. Mind you, Bonnie, sometimes talking about it, someone has an idea that helps. And then you go and try it and you think, what? I didn't know that could help. And so sometimes it does. So sometimes it does pay to talk about it. There you go. All right. So this Monday, we are getting part 2 of our Granny Square Shrug, which is a final part, guys. It'll be finished on Monday. Yep. Tuesday's business day, Wednesdays. I've got here live, possible live. I don't know what's happening Wednesday. For some reason, I've written possible. Now, I wrote this up yesterday, so I can't remember why I did it, but I think I know what it is, and I need to talk to family first. And on Thursday, first Thursday of the month will be this Thursday. And on Friday, we are doing a St. Paddy's Day project. I want to get that out this week so that it's done and we don't have to be too stressed towards St. Patrick's Day in March, which is actually coming up very soon. It's only a few weeks away, 2 or 3 weeks, I think it is. So it's better we get it out this week. And if we don't get it out this week, it'll pop up on Monday of next week. Not this Monday, but next week. So if it doesn't go out this Friday, it'll be next Monday. All right. But it's definitely the very next thing after the Granny Square Shrug. Okay. So yeah, bear with me on that one. But there you go, guys. I think that's it for this week. I did want to talk about a couple of other things. Oh, come on, Mary, you can do this. Pretty as a peacock blanket. Now, I didn't write it. You need to get a shingle shot. Oh, do I? Okay, thanks, Bonnie. Along with all the other ones we get these days. Take a list, right? I'll tick shingles, I'll tick the virus, I'll tick this, I'll tick that. There's so many injections, a flu shot, the rest of it. There's so many of them. There's just so many. I can't keep up. So we need to talk about the Pretty as a Peacock blanket. Now, as you know, we're all waiting for me to do part 2. Now, I will not record part 2. Well, I will record part 2, but I will not be uploaded any more parts until the pattern is written so that I can pop that up on my website and give a copy to the lovely Jody. Once that's all done, if you wanted to go ahead and purchase the pattern on the website, you can, but part 2 will definitely be going up within the next few weeks, couple of weeks, 3 weeks, depends on when I finish writing up the pattern. So that's that. Once that pattern is on the website, I'll start uploading part 2 tutorial, part 3, and I'm hoping to finish it at part 4. I was hoping to finish it at part 3. But I keep changing my mind. That's why I don't want to do anything until I have the whole pattern written. Because once it's written, I send it to Jodie. I can't change it. I can, but I won't because Jodie will have it. So I don't want to change it. Once Jodie has it, that's it. See, my problem is I keep changing the pattern. I start it, I finish it, and I think, no, that's no good. Let's change it. Let's change it. Oh, I missed all the chat. What have I missed? What have I missed? Gotta go. Have a good weekend. Oh, Mary, see you later, Mary. Have a good weekend. We'll see you soon. Um, did you have chicken pox? Yes, I had it, and I had it pretty good too when I was young. Thanks, amazing news. That's amazing news. Oh, that's amazing news. Yes. Thanks, Bonnie. Please continue. Yes. Fantastic news, Paula. Okay, Mary, is your leg still hurting? I have issues with my legs. Yes, Franco. It's one of those things, and I've always had them. I think since I was about 20. Yep, always had them. Serious hip issues and the rest of it. You know it. I had shingles last July. Yes. Oh, gosh, still affecting everyone. Okay, so I love that everybody's talking about everyone's problems. It makes me laugh. It doesn't make me laugh. It just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside because, we're family here. It's like, it's like when you ring your sister, oh, did you hear about Joe's hip? Or did you hear about Frank's shoe? Or did you hear about, oh, he can't put his shoe on anymore because his foot's got this bruise right here. And, oh, and Auntie so-and-so's got that. And Uncle, whatever his name's got this. And it's just one big health discussion. That's what we sound like now. We've become a family where we talk about our health. But we are here to talk also about crochet and what's happening with the next week or so. And as you know, I've already mentioned the week this week, so that's easy, up and running. The month of March, once again, is going to be a busy month. Now, I know overseas there are certain countries that have Father's Day or Mother's Day in March. So there will be something for your man or something for your woman or the woman in your life, not your woman, the woman in your life, something for the man in your life and something for the woman in your life. And that will help you decide whether or not you want to use that as a Father's Day or a Mother's Day gift. Around March, I think it's in Italy. I could be wrong. Italy has Father's Day in March. Might be Mother's Day. But I'll check. There will be something for most countries. I've done my homework. I've actually taken a screenshot of Father's Day and Mother's Day all over the world this year on 2022, this year. So I took a screenshot, and what I'm going to do is try and pop in something for a man around that time of the month or for a woman around that time of the month when it's Father's and Mother's Day. And you can decide whether you want to use it. You don't have to, but it's just something that will help you out with a gift if you're thinking of a crochet gift. So that's what I'll be doing over the next year. So you might just see something pop up for a male and think, oh, why has she done that? Because it was Father's Day in another country. Or for a woman, and because it was Mother's Day in another country. And that will happen because I don't always talk about it, because now I have a list. I'll just pop something up. And it just means I have to do a lot more tutorials for adults. Which I do anyway. We do a lot of stuff for adults anyway. And in actual fact, if we are creating, like let's take for argument's sake, our shrug. And if we are creating our shrug around the time of a Mother's Day, I will say, right, you can use this as a gift for Mother's Day. And it will save me doing another tutorial, right? Or head over and check our tutorial on da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da if I don't get time to create. So that's what will happen this year and next year and future years for our Mother's Days and Father's Days to help each other out in time of need. Especially when things are so expensive, but you've got thousands of dollars of yarn sitting right behind you. And you can just go into your stash, pull out 100 grams, and you can make a beautiful beanie. Or a charming beanie, if you will, whatever word you want to use. Or you can make a little cowl, maybe a little cowl with buttons up the front. We've done one of those here on the channel. We've done a corner-to-corner cowl on the channel with buttons down the front. You may have even remembered that one. You may not. It was a while back. In fact, I'll pop that link of the playlist, maybe if it's got a playlist, I can't remember. Otherwise, I'll pop the link of the first part and the second part in the description box down below of this live once it's complete. So I might even do that over the next few months. You will start to see a lot of our past links that have a lot to do with men and women's wear. That gives you an opportunity. They will be in the description box down below of most of my videos, and that will give you an opportunity to create for your man or for the woman in your life. Yeah. Oh, missed all the chat again. I'm having 1,000 grams of, oh gosh, Jennifer, wow. Women's Day, 7th of March in Cambodia. Women's Day, not even Mother's Day. Now you want to confuse me. I've got Mother's Day and Father's Day organised, and now you want to give me a Woman's Day. Oh, fine, let's write that down. Claptrap, what are you doing to me? You know what? Let's write that down as well, and I'll check out men as well. You never know. Oh, are you going? Are you, Bonnie? No? Oh, is Bonnie going? My daughter's coming after me. Got to go. Oh, see you, Bonnie. We'll catch you soon. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks, Claptrap. We'll look up that as well, will we? You're just giving me more excuses to upload more tutorials, aren't you? Hence the word excuses. All right, so we will check that out as well. Probably won't get much done before the 7th of March. So there you go, because the 7th of March is next Monday, I think. When is it? Anyone know the 7th of March? I've got a calendar right here. No, I haven't got a calendar. I've got an old phone, and I use that as a calendar. That's my calendar I use occasionally. So the 7th of March is actually a Monday. What does it say on my calendar? A day off for Foundation Day in Norfolk Island. Labour Day in Western Australia. Oh, it's got some information on there already. It's not my information. It's the country's information. So there you go. Next Monday. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. I did check it there, so thank you so much. But yeah, next Monday is the 7th of March. I probably won't have anything ready by then, but I will pop some videos in our videos of the week, so you will actually see. Let's get rid of that message right there. Oh, that's not going to work for me. Let's try that. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Not. It doesn't want to work for me. There we go. So what we'll actually be popping links to tutorials for women or tutorials for men in the description box down below of our future videos for the next few months when we have Mother's Days and Father's Day. We'll also be popping a lot of those videos in this description box down below as well. So you'll see some beanies for men, some beanies for women, maybe a cowl, maybe a whatever. September 12 is International Crochet Day. Well, Marty, there's no sleep that day. Don't you love it? Maybe we should do something exciting on that day. But the thing is, that day is different for everyone. It's going to be hard for me to marry it all up. Don't you love it? I know we have an international knitting day. And I started to call it crochet as well. I thought that was every day. Hello, Marty. It is. It's every day for me. And the only time, honestly, the only time I don't crochet on any day is if I'm very unwell and I can't move at temperature or whatever. Or if it's a very sad time and I'm at a funeral, then I won't crochet that day. Or if I'm in the middle of a wake week where it's someone really close to me, I actually don't crochet that week. That's the only time I don't crochet. Every other time, rain, wind, or shine, I am crocheting, even in the heat, if I need to. If I have to finish up a project, I will crochet. So there you go. But otherwise, it's unless there's those serious things. It's always crochet day for me. You know, I'm actually writing this down, Marty. International Crochet Day on the September 12th. I don't know how I'd work it. I would have to do like a 12-hour crochet stint. So start at 10 p.m. on our 12th and go into 10 a.m. someone else's 12th. Sorry, 4th of March is International Women's Day. The US and Finland has Mother's Day on the 2nd of May. In the UK, it's 27th of March. I've written it all down, Claptrap. I haven't written down International Women's Day, but I've written down the Mother's Days and the Father's Day. So I'm going to try and marry them all up, or have a project for each country to have their own little project on that day. But you guys can do it if you like. It doesn't have to be your Mother's Day or Father's Day. My tooth fell out finally. Oh, no, don't you hate it, Angela? I hate mucking around with teeth. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to cut down on crocheting, so I'm going to give up February the 29th, 30th, 31st. I love it. I love it. I was thinking of giving it up on the 29th of February at least, just for one day this year. Don't you love it? Look, Marty, get in the corner with the rest of the girls. Come on, I think you've had enough being nice. Get in the corner. But that's a cute joke. I have seen that joke around. Yes. Some people use it as an excuse about, their drinking habits or whatever else have you. But I have seen that around. Oh, there you go. Can't see it. Oh, you can't see it. No, you can't see it. No. You can't see it. If we aim to make everything for March, then it is ready for the rest of the year. Claptrap. No, I want to especially do them around the time of their Father's Day or their Mother's Day, especially when you're typing it into Google or YouTube. If it comes up that moment, if you've put it up that moment, yours comes up straight away, and they get a chance to watch yours, and then you get a chance to give to somebody else, and that's, the gift of giving, a freebie. Well, it's actually a freebie for you guys. When I upload a tutorial here, it's kind of a freebie. You don't have to pay for it. It's free for you. I will be now doing sizing for certain tops, jumpers, skirts and things, and they will be paid patterns on the website. So we'll be referring you to the website for your sizing. But otherwise, they will pretty much always be free for you on our channel, unless, of course, you want to purchase the pattern itself on the website once it's written up. Then you can do that too. Yay. All right, so I just wanted to let everyone know that there will be lots of Mother's Day and Father's Day items come up throughout the year, and you'll be thinking, well, it's not our Mother's Day. And I will actually talk about the Mother's Day or the Father's Day of that month and whose it is. Thanks, Claptrap. I was going to post my Mother's Day dates. Well, you don't actually need to, Jennifer, because like I said, I have taken a screenshot of all the Mother's Day and all the Father's Day for the year of 2022. Very late last, but wanted to say hello, g'day, Jay. Hello, Jay. Hello, lovely Jay. She's here. Jay is in the house. But there you go. So we've already been talking about a lot, Jay. We've discussed a lot, but I do want to talk about this gorgeous little vest that I made. Actually, the fella is a friend of my son's. It does need a washing and a blocking. I still haven't washed it. I have blocked the squares already. The squares itself have all been blocked, but the actual piece, I just finished this yesterday. And in fact, that button that you see right there, I just put that on about 15 minutes before the live, because I actually went to purchase a button from a local store here in Glenroy. It's a little Indian shop. They sell a lot of Indian materials and things like that, but they have a lot of buttons, and I think I like to do that with our local area. I like to keep our locals going by purchasing something from them, no matter what it is. And that shop there, I always purchase my buttons from them. So they know, they've seen me walk in, they smile, we laugh, we don't say it much because, language barrier, but otherwise we talk about the buttons. She knows I love my buttons, this lady. So there you go. Anyway, so I went there to purchase a button, but they're closed till March for some reason, which is mid-March or something like that. So I panicked and looked into my button collection, and if all else fails, purchase or wear a wooden button. Now, this button suits this outfit, so I should have just put that on in the first place, because he has more of an Australian feel, with the pillow being the koala on one side and being the kangaroo on the other. So I gave it a wooden kind of outback Australian look about it, using a wooden button. So hopefully this fits the baby. It is really, really big for this one. There's lots of space in there, lots of space. So it should fit baby, even though baby's 3 months old. It should fit baby for sure. I will be washing and blocking that today. He said he will come up some stage during the week this week to pick it up. So I'm going to get some photos today, pop it on Facebook for him so he can have a look, on Instagram for anybody who wants to have a look. I will also be popping that on again in about a week's time once the pattern is up on our website at www.wowcrochetdesigns.com. So there you go. That's that. That's that. We've all done. We're all talked about. Don't forget, part 2 of our Granny Square Shrug is coming tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Wake up, Mary. Monday. Oh, wake up. Oh, no one's upstairs today. It's coming up on Monday. And then we are doing our first Thursday of the month. Get excited for that. Our very first spot giveaway. And then we are doing our St. Paddy's Day project on Friday. And if it doesn't get completed Friday, you'll definitely get it on Monday. All right. I really think that's about it, guys. I don't really have much else to talk about. We've talked about our happy mail. We've talked about our temperature blanket, which will be another part of that coming up during this Thursday's first Thursday of the month. There may be a funny little skit in first Thursday of the month. I haven't really decided. Depends on if I feel, if I'm not rushed as much, I'll pop something funny up. When I'm rushed, I don't always get that opportunity to play around with the video camera. Because you don't know this, guys, but when I do those funny little skits, those funny little videos that probably take, I don't know, 40 seconds, a minute and a half, 2 minutes even, that takes me literally to record it. It takes me half an hour to 40 minutes of recording. Then it takes me nearly an hour to edit it because the little things that you try to cut out, little things like, a bird flew past or some car drove down the driveway or something like that. Or when I was at the park, someone ran up to the camera and went, because lots of young ones do that because that's what they do. Sometimes when I'm at the park, people pull over and come out of the car and stare, and that comes up in the camera. Don't you love it? So I literally have to cut a lot of little accidents, issues, and bibs and bobs out when I'm doing some things I might actually leave in one day so you can see the things that go wrong when I'm trying to record outside of the house. If I'm not recording at the workstation and I'm recording away from the workstation, some of the things that happen, like I wished I'd kept a recording once. A bird landed just in front of the camera, not so much in front, it was on a little bench because I had the camera on the bench and you can see his little wings sticking up under the camera, and I deleted it. I deleted it and emptied the box, the rubbish bin. I thought, how silly was I? I should have kept that in because it was really quite funny because I'm talking and I could see the bird where I was talking. I thought, but I don't think he's right in front of the camera. He's sitting right under it, but his tail or his wing or something was flicking under the camera. So all you could see is my nose, from my nose upwards. The camera was like that. His little tail was like that. It was really funny. I should have kept it. And next time I do something like that, I'm going to keep it because they're really funny. They really, like, I was laughing and I thought, how stupid was I to delete it? Anyway, you do what you do. This little thing right here, this was a deleted project on YouTube. I accidentally deleted it. I went to delete one or three items. But what I did was, instead of clicking those 3 items, I clicked the one at the top that says all. So that those 10 items, whatever they were. Could have been 10 or 20. I can't remember now. All I remember is I had to redo a lot of videos, right? Some of them were easy. I could have just re-uploaded. That was easy. But I couldn't find this video. So I had to actually redo the whole pattern to get it back up on YouTube. So there you go. So that's actually a remake. I've made this one before, exactly the same. The coloring might be a little bit different in front. In fact, if you see the photos of the other one, it's more blue, the other one, because the yarn I used with that one was done a year ago, 2 years ago, and that was a different dye lot, I'm assuming, because it was more blues than greens, whereas this one, there was a lot of green in it, and I've used a lot. Let me show you the back so you can see it. So I used a lot of the green. So there's the green. There's so much of the green in this one. There's more blues as well, but I used a lot of the green as well. And so it's totally different. Well, it's not really that different. You have to see it. You have to see the video. You will see the video. And in fact, you'll see the video of the photo in the beginning is totally different than the one I'm wearing at the end of the video. Actually, I might change that and just put the one I'm wearing at the beginning because I haven't finished editing it yet. So I'll finish editing it and pop the original, this version in rather than the old one. Maybe. We'll see. I can't find my little shawl pin that keeps it all together. Yes, upload a bloopers video. Look, I do get a lot of bloopers videos. I haven't recorded, once I haven't recorded anything, I haven't saved any of my mistakes. A lot of them are basic mistakes, so I don't really do a bloopers video on that. But I will like keep that in mind when I'm recording. But sometimes I just forget about it because I'm just so interested in getting the video out. I forget that there's a mistake there. And then I think if I had to go through all my videos to find them, it'll take me forever. And these are the originals, and I don't keep the originals. Once they're done, I do tend to delete them, which was a bad thing, which is why I didn't have a copy of this one. So now I've started keeping them on a separate hard drive, specifically called originals. It's been, I reckon it's been 2 months, ever since I started recording for this one. Then I said, right, that's it. I'm going to keep all the originals to all my videos. So if I'm looking for something, I know where to look. And I call them that. I say Granny Square Shrug Part 2 Original. And that way I know it's an original footage and not the actual video. And it's kept on a separate hard drive. It's one, a separate hard drive away from the computer. So I've got access to it when I mess up, which occasionally I do. Because, I don't know if you know this, but, I'm not perfect. Don't you wish you were? Like everything would be perfect. Your hair would be perfect, your face, your body, your height, your attitude, your work, everything would be perfect. Well, that's not going to happen. Simple as that. It's not going to happen. I want to be perfect, but it's not going to happen. Okay, everyone say goodnight. That's only because I started finishing off, didn't I, guys? Sorry. Love this hoodie. Okay, Noreen, hello. Would love the pattern in baby toddler and also would love to make this for my 4-year-old granddaughter, please. All right, what was your name? Sorry, Noreen. I don't remember seeing you here, Noreen. Welcome for the first time, if you are. If you've been here before, I do apologise. I don't remember seeing your name. But Noreen, that's interesting. I will have patterns up for this particular jacket on my website at www.wellcrochetdesigns.com. But it won't be probably for another week or so. If you wanted one for your 4-year-old granddaughter, are you worried about colours? It doesn't matter because you can choose your own colours, and I could actually organise that for a 4-year-old as well. Yeah, woman. Oh, hello, Sherry. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Sherry. Lovely to have you here. I missed you. I'm sorry. Yeah, a woman, she's saying. Hello, here I am. Hello, Sherry. Lovely to have you. I think it's nice to see projects in different yarn and colorways to see how it looks. Yes, Claptrap, thank you. You're perfect, are you, Sherry? You've been the only one. Unless someone else is perfect. I'm not perfect. I wish I was, but that's not going to happen. Not really. I'm looking down at my book and wondering something that you guys never see because it's something I do for my own benefit. When I'm doing a live, this is why I use these 4-color pens. I write down before the live, which is usually the day before or the night before, half an hour before, whatever, in blue or black, whichever. Like when blue doesn't work, I use black. Yeah. Once blue runs out, then during the live, I write in red because sometimes you guys say something to me and I don't always get the opportunity to remember. So I write it down in red, and then a week later I think, I don't know what so-and-so said on that live. I'd go back. I don't want to watch the live again because like my lives go for so long. I go back and I check the book, and anything that's in red I know that I've written down what, let's just say for argument's sake, what Marty said when he said September the 12th is International Crochet Day. Now, I didn't know that, right? So I wrote it down in red pen to remind me. And sometimes I write a name next to it, which I just did now. I forgot to do it. It was Marty who said it, yeah? And then Claptrap said something about National Women's Day. I wrote that down. But I didn't write too much about it because we started talking about the fact that it's very, very close. It's very, very close to now. And I don't know if I'll get anything up and running by then. You're working on it, Sherry, are you? I have a 4-year-old granddaughter too. Okay, so look, I'll tell you what I can do. If you like, I can do that in the older version. I can. I don't have a problem with that. It would mean mucking around with sizing, so just bear with me on that one, and I can get that uploaded on our website as well if you like. I can do that as well. So just give me about a week before I rewrite that pattern for that size. And maybe I should do it for all different sizes. Hey, it can happen. Stranger things have happened. But right now I've got the newborn and I've got the 3 to 6 months, and I'll probably be able to squeeze in a 10 month to 1 year as well. But if you want that, I can actually start writing one for the 4-year-olds as well. I have nieces and nephews, a great nephew, wow, and a great niece. That's fantastic. Plus all the adults in my family. You want one for everyone? Oh, gosh. I have a 4, 6, and 8-year-old. Yes, I'm lucky enough to only have like great nieces and nephews. I don't have. When I say lucky enough, I shouldn't say that. I'm not. I don't think I really want to be a grandparent right now. So just heads up to my kids. I'm not ready to be a grandparent. Like, I'm still young mentally. I'm like a 4-year-old. April 4th is International Gullible People's Day. That's my day, Marty. When did they start introducing my day? I have a 4-year-old great-granddaughter. I'm an old broad. But you know what, Marty? I do check up all these dates that you guys give me. And if they don't check out, I don't do anything with them. So just heads up there. How naughty am I? Like, really? I'll probably even look up National Gullible Day just for fun. Oh, Mary, get in the corner. I'm in the corner, guys. Woo-hoo. Mary is naughty. She don't get no ice cream. So just heads up there. I just wanted you to know why I every now and then click and then go down. Not because I'm taking it off, but because I accidentally put blue and then I want to put red. That's just something small that you didn't need to know about. But I do write in a different colour during the live so you guys can actually see it. You're not old enough to be a granny. You're only 29. Thank you, Marty. You're my best friend. I don't even want to be one right now. If one is born, I'll say, put it back. I'll just get it back in there. I don't want to be a grandparent. Look, if it was my own, don't you love it? Hi, music, I love to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. If it's my own, it'll be different. But, you know, I really don't have the patience. Put herself in the corner. I do Middle Earthy, and sometimes I put myself in the corner. Like right now, I hope my kids never see this live. I'm lucky they don't watch it, and I'll tell you why they don't watch them. Firstly, they put up with me first-hand knowledge. And secondly, sometimes they're actually in the house when the live is happening. Usually my son is, but lately he's been working different hours, so I don't see him as much. The house is relatively quiet. And my daughter, well, she doesn't live here, so she comes to visit. So she's never here during a live anyway. So they don't usually get to see the live, and I don't have time to sit there and watch them all because I do a lot of work, as you know. So glad I found you, Sherry. So glad you are here as well. So glad you are here. Is it Sherry? Is it Sherry? Is it Sherry? I think it's Sherry. Sherry, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's not have a look. Let's have a look. No, it's not Sherry. It's somebody else. I've just got something this week and I wanted to share it, but I won't share it until I speak to the lovely lady. That's why I love having a niece and nephew. Can get them hyper on sweets and give them back no longer. Marty, bad boy. Fruit. Sharon says fruit. No lollies. Chocolates. Ice cream. Yummy. Mary's in the corner. I'm a big baby when it comes to sweets. Look, I must admit, I'm not a big chocolate fan, but gee, I don't know if you know what lollies are overseas. But lollies, I tell you. Oh, I'm a sucker for lollies. That's why I don't want kids of my own. Oh, you don't have kids of your own, Middle Earthian? Do you want to share? We can give you one of ours. Well, my kids are grown up, though. You know, look, I have to admit, my kids were good kids. Andrew gave us a little bit of excitement, but they were pretty good kids. They were, actually. Now, even Francis gave me some excitement. Look, they both kept me busy for 20 years, right? And right now, they're just doing their own thing and they come home to sleep. I have chocolate. I'm a chocoholic. Who says that? Middle Earthian is a chocoholic. Couldn't get that out there. Chocoholic. Love chocolates. Now, look, I do. I could sit there and eat, like I could eat a block of chocolates. No problem there. Block of chocolates, yum. But I don't, I won't go out of my way to purchase chocolates, but I will go out of my way to purchase lollies. Lollies are sweets of some kind, you know. I like the soft lollies because my teeth are not that happy these days. And that's probably why they're not happy, because all the lollies I've eaten in the past. So there you go. Don't you love it? Just put me in the corner and leave her there. That's it, guys. What can I say? I just wanted to let everyone know what's happening this week, and we know what's happening this week, and you all know that I only get 2 tutorials out at the moment a week because I'm snowed under with writing up patterns. Once I'm up to date with writing up patterns, I have patterns way back from 5 years ago that I want to write. That's how. What? She doesn't do them. I don't. I spend the weekends playing with patterns. So I know what I'm going to do for the channel. And then on the channel, on the time when I'm doing a tutorial, I just go for it. I don't even worry about measurements and things. And that's what does get me into trouble. So when it's for big projects like this, I focus on measurements. But like something as small as a coaster or something, I don't even worry about measurements. I say, right, let's just do a couple of rows of this and see what happens. And that's pretty much what I do. All colours behind you reminds me of sweets. I know, right? But you know what? If I had to choose, I would choose yarn over sweets any day. Yeah, I would. And that yarn there, get excited. I keep talking about it, guys. But there, I don't think it's about 700 or 800 grams. I'm not sure. We are doing something on the channel with that yarn right there. Now, it is from a local hand dyer. When I say local, she's a Melburnian, or Victorian, if you will. And I promised, she didn't send it to me. The colour of this, let me get it for a minute. I know I was ready to go, but I want to show you something. The lovely lady's name is Roz from Passion Flower. Sorry about the crinkle. That's her label there. Now, this one she's called Sitting Prink. Let's try that again. Sitting Pretty. Where did I get pink from and pretty together? Sitting Pretty. Now, the reason she called it that was because yours truly, when I went to do an interview with her, she sat on her couch. It's the couch that she does her YouTube videos with. Now, she has a YouTube channel called Passion Flower, and it's all about her farming life and practices and things, right? And she has that channel, and she talks about her farming life and a crafting life as well on a couch that has this color combination. Now, I saw this color combination. I saw the couch, and I said to her, look, I have a silly request. Can you create me, dye some yarn for me in the colors of your couch, the one that you sit on in your lives? Oh, not so much lives. She doesn't do lives. She does videos, yeah? Or she might do live. No, she doesn't. I haven't seen her live yet. And she said, oh, I can manage it. And she did. And when she did, I said, you know what? I love it. Give me, I think I asked for 3 skeins, which is there. And then I asked for 4 skeins of the cream. I think it's for 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think it's 4. It might be 3. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 4 skeins of the colour and 3 skeins of the cream. So that is 700 grams of yarn. So we are creating something on the channel using this yarn and the cream together. Get excited, guys, because this is a project that I've been wanting to do for 2 years on the channel. And I'm not going to talk about it. I will talk about it when I do the video tutorial for it. There will be a 20-minute discussion on what the project is, maybe 10 minutes. We'll make it short. And then we'll actually start the project in that tutorial as well. So I just wanted to see it. It is 100% superwash wool. It is a DK weight, or an 8-ply, if you will. It's 100 grams. The meterage is 217, or the yards are 237. I can't really see this very well. And it's a gentle machine wash. So you can wash it in the washing machine if you like. Yours truly does not ever wash it in the washing machine. So just a heads up. So if you were after such yarn or such color combinations, all you have to do is mention to Roz that you saw this yarn, and she says there, Sitting Pretty, on Wow Crochet Designs. It's called Sitting Pretty. I'm not sure if she still creates it, because it has been a while since I purchased. I think about it 6 months, 10 months to a year. She might not still create, I'm not sure, but she did that for me. But you don't have to buy this one. You can buy whatever colours are on her website as well. But there you go. The lady's name is Roz, and it's Passion Flower. And I purchased from her because for two reasons. One, I know her. So I know her personally. I know she's a lovely lady, very sweet, wonderful person. Two, I loved her farm. I loved her farm. I loved her little doggies. I loved her sheep. She had cows. She had cows, not sheep. She had cows. I loved her cows. So I was very into, I wanted to take one home, but they didn't fit in my car. Yeah. You guys know I love cows. I love them. Moo moo kind. Yes, I love them. Not those cows, but moo moo. I don't love those too, but more moo moo. And she had cows. And so I loved both of those things. And then when I saw her couch, I wanted a yarn to suit that couch. Those colors were my colors. They are the colors I love so much. I wanted something in red as well, but I said, no, just do me something of the colors on your couch. Together, they are stunning. They are simply divine. So look, again, you can purchase whatever you like from Roz, but that is, she just, blew me away with that. And I met Roz at Unwind Craft Cafe, one of the cafes here in Kilo East, I think it is. And they used to have these, they probably still do, I just don't have time to go to them. They have one Thursday a month where you go there in the evening and you have a session with them. You've got to pay in advance for that, of course. And it's not overly expensive, so it's okay. I don't know what it is now because I haven't been for a while. I don't know if they've changed or what. But I met her there at that shop. And the ladies at that shop have helped me out a lot with colours in the past and yarn. And I met Roz there, and I thought she's a small business like I am. So why not promote our small businesses? Why not help our small businesses out? So I purchased some yarn from her. Grew up on Dave Allen too funny because my dad was very strict Irish Catholic. World needs a chill pill. Look, you know what, when we were, I suppose we're talking, Noreen, when we were in the 80s, everything was more of a relax. I used to say to everyone, welcome to the 80s when everyone is having fun and nobody knows why. And it's because life had calmed down a little bit. People had learned to accept things and people had learned to be happy with things after the 90s when everybody started getting fussy, and that's when things changed. But I used to love those comedians. I mean, you wouldn't see some of those TV shows that were out in the 80s. You wouldn't dare see them on TV today. A show called Love Thy Neighbour. Oh, so hilarious. Once again, it's an English show. Oh, loved it. So inappropriate. You wouldn't see them on television today. You would not see them. They would be, well, it's inappropriate today, but it wasn't then for me and still isn't, because I love comedy and I don't care what it's about. So if you know a comedian, let me know, because I watch them all. I don't care about anything, all these things that everybody cares about. Don't care. I love them. If they're comedians, I love them. All right, I've missed a lot of chat here. I started sounding like I was on my way out, which I was. Milk bottles, Julie. Oh, I love it. Okay. There's a couple of nieces I won't trade. I know. That's okay, Middle Earthian. I would never trade family. Some friends maybe. No, I wouldn't. I'm going to get in trouble. Hi, Sandrine. Where's Sandrine? Did I miss Sandrine? Oh, I must have missed it somewhere. Oh, hello. I love... there's Sandrine. Hello, Sandrine. I love chocolate. I love lollies. More of a lolly girl myself. I'm sure there's many shows that should be inappropriate, but they are still on. You know what? There are some, like some of these modern shows, they talk about some of the older shows that were done when we were young, but some of these modern shows, they're not very appropriate, I don't think. Some of the stuff I've seen, and I actually have turned off the TV or changed the channel with something that I thought, whoa, way too much for my eyes, way too much for my liking, and I've had to turn the channel, turn it off or change a channel. So, they talk about the 80s being so inappropriate, but hey, I think the 80s were fun. We had a good time. Not that I'm that old. I'm sure I was, newborn in the 80s. Probably not. Not that I mind those shows. I actually don't take well to the modern shows, Middle Earth. When I say modern, not all of them. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are good, but a lot of them are just, what? I would never speak to anybody the way that show has spoken to his parents or his friend or his, I would never say that. I would never do that. What is she doing over there? What is he doing? What? Why are we all dying and killing each other? Some of those things I wouldn't do, right? So why would I watch that? And to be honest with you, I avoid dramas like the plague because honestly, a drama, if I want, my theory is if I want to see a drama, look in the mirror every day. That's drama enough. Your life has enough drama in it. Do you want to watch somebody else's drama? I know a lot of people love dramas. I think, and those shows that everyone loved when they had kids. What do you call it? Days of Our Lives and all those shows. Oh, the music in the background. Oh, just put me to sleep. But it's a lot of people love it, and I just can't. It's drama. I just can't handle it. Don't worry, Mary. I was born last year, the last year of the 80s. Some go over the line and too much. Yes, too much of that on TV. You're right, Sherry. I won't say that out loud, but too much of that definitely on TV. I think should not be there. They're complaining about some things that are ridiculously wrong. And then they put that on TV and then they say, well, let's let the kids watch that. That's okay. But let's not let them watch about this because that's too inappropriate. And you think, get over yourself. I guess I shouldn't classify myself as an 80s bat. Well, I'm not an 80s. I don't know. I'll just say I'm an 80s baby. If you're 29, you wasn't even around. You were born in 1993. Seriously? Geez, I'm old. I prefer bloopers to modern. Oh, I love bloopers. I don't get their humour, but I love laughing at mishaps. Oh, a bit of slapsticks you like. Well, slapstick, if you will. Jennifer. Look, I like a lot of comedy. And you know what? Some comedians that people like, I can't stand. And some people that I like, they think, what is wrong with you, woman? You're sick. So I suppose it depends on your taste, really. But comedy is my excuse to forget about the everyday, mundane, boring life, which is why occasionally I'll pop a funny video up, which hasn't been for a while. I better get my acting together. You're over 30, your birthday is coming up at the end of March. I've been 29 for years, huh? Apparently, my son says I was 29 for years when he was, how old was he? 5? He shouts out in a room. Well, it wasn't a room. It was an area, and there was a couple of hundred people. He was talking into the microphone, and someone says to me, how old is this? He asked, how old is the elephant that we were watching? And the guy says, this elephant's 29 years old. And he says, yeah, so is my mum. She's been 29 for years. In the microphone, hundreds of people staring at me. I had him on my hip. It wasn't a funny thing. I'm not a big fan of comedy. Don't really like jokes. Isn't that interesting? Marty, I just like to laugh. So whether it's a joke, whether it's a bit of slapstick, whether it's something completely ridiculous, it's just funny. I like it. I'm counting backwards in a few years. I'm just, it's funny. I was online. Oh, when was I online? I say online. I used to do things online in the did I say 40s? Well, not that old. In the 90s, and I was around 29 then. And when I was typing, don't you love it? When I was typing into, I wasn't 40s then anyway, so I do love it. I was only in my 30s. No, I was 29. And I was typing up my age and date of birth into some things that I was doing online, right? And my son walks past the computer. He says, Mum, you put the wrong age in. And I looked up and I said, no, I didn't. He said, yeah, you're not that old. You're only this old. And I went, yay, I'm younger. I was so excited that I messed up the age. I was like, oh, just messed up the age. Let's put the real one in. How could you not see that that was a joke, as if I don't like jokes? Oh, you know what, Marty? That went right over my head. It really did. Right over. Oh, what am I saying? Of course you like jokes. I mean, I laugh. I make you laugh by just staring, right? How silly am I? Yeah, pretty vulnerable sometimes, a little bit, She's a little bit slow sometimes, Marty. You have to really work hard with me sometimes. You really do. I do. I love anything funny. Some slapstick I don't like if the person is actually, if it was a real thing and it actually happened and they hurt themselves. I don't like that. That's not nice. You don't want to laugh at someone else's misfortune. Marty went over my head apparently. Yeah, I know, right? I know I'm getting old when I have to select my birth year online and have to split like on the Wheel of Fortune. But you know what, Marty? I was so excited when I messed up my age and put myself older. And my son said, "No, Mum, you're not that old." What do you mean? He says, "You're this." Oh, I'm so young. I was so excited. That's what happens when you lie about your age for too long. It's not lying. It's just expanding the truth a little bit. Like, 10 years maybe, or 30 even. Oh, I'm so naughty. But I'm not a fan of comedy, truthfully. Oh, no, you can't be. How can you enjoy our channel then? Because our channel's full of silliness. It's supposed to make you laugh. I look, some things on the channel, like I do sometimes get really serious, and I don't see it until I start editing my tutorials. Hello, Noni, you're late, but we're on the way out soon. When I'm editing my tutorials, I say to myself, wow, I didn't even crack a one-liner throughout this whole video. What was I thinking of? So sometimes I can get really serious and I don't even know it's happening until after I watch the tutorial. And those are the ones where occasionally you'll see when I'm taking footage of the jacket I'm wearing or the beanie or whatever else, I'll do something really funny at the beginning. Those are the times when you'll see that, because throughout the whole video, I would have not put anything funny in it, which is really unusual for me. I love a good comedy. I love a good anything, Yvonne. But I don't love drama. The fact is, when I was growing up, my life, along with everybody else's at the time, was filled with so much drama that I thought, nah, when I get older, there's no way I'm going to focus on a drama life, because, life is too short to worry about drama, yeah? So I thought, when I get older, I'm going to focus on comedy. I'm going to focus on having fun. Even on the bad days, I'm going to pop a movie on. If I'm having a bad day, I'm going to pop a funny comedy movie on, like Liar Liar from Jim Carrey. I love that movie. Oh, I love that movie. It's so funny. He's hilarious. Yeah. If you know that bit, you'll know that happens right at the end. That was a blooper that he did at the end of the video. So I love a lot of comedy movies, comedians doing, you know, stand-up comedy. We're actually going to stand-up comedy. When are we going? I don't know. It's in March sometime. Fella's name is Joe Avati, and he's an Italian-born Australian, and he really mixes the Italian Australian comedy. He talks about our life, because he was raised the same time as I was, so he's probably still 29 like me. So he talks about how our life here in Australia, when we arrived to Australia, how different it was for the Australians to the Italians. Hilarious. If you're an Australian and get to watch Joe Avati, if you haven't seen Joe Avati, he's like Australia's, as they say, Australia's Jerry Seinfeld, right? He's like that, but he really talks about the way Italians were raised in Australia and the way the Australians were raised and how different we were. And it's so funny. He's so funny. So if you ever get a chance, even if you don't get a chance to see him live, pop onto Facebook. He's got a Facebook page where occasionally it pops up 2 minutes of some of his stand-up, and you get to see some of his funny things that he talks about. Hilarious. And we are seeing him live in March, so Andrew will be there, and the rest of the family, the whole family are going. Well, not my sisters, because I haven't talked about my sisters yet, but the kids, we're all going. So we're going to have a good time to see Joe Avati. I love Joe Avati, always have. I just never seen him live, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And that's something that takes my mind off the rest of the world's problems and my own problems and whatever else have you. Laughter is the best medicine unless you have... Oh, wasn't going to say that word out loud, Marty. Because you're in a lot of trouble if you start laughing when that happens. Rush to the toilet. We still have to do, oh my gosh, you just reminded me, Marty, we still have to do the toilet roll doll with the little dress. We have to do that. We on this channel, we have to do that. We have to do that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Tonight I'm going to design a pattern. So I'm starting to shake. We still have to do it. I forgot all about it. What? Yeah, we still have to do it. We have to do it. We have to do it. I'm going to get a doll first. I don't know if you know this, guys, if you're new to the channel. We talked about doing one of those. My auntie had a doll that she made it looked like a wedding dress, but it was in yellow. It was all lemon. And you pop the doll inside the toilet roll and the dress goes over the toilet roll. It was really pretty. And she made that for us. Apparently, Teresa says it was knitted. Auntie T here, she says it was knitted, but I thought it was crocheted. It doesn't matter because I can crochet one very easy anyway. So we will actually be doing one here. Not the same as hers, something a little different, but it'll be almost similar to that, a little bit different. And we'll try and use the same materials that we use because I love that look. It's not a chiffon, it's I'll think about it. It's knitted because I also made one and placed on Barbie. Yeah, I might get a Barbie. I don't know. I can get a Barbie doll. There's other dolls called Cupid dolls, the thin ones. I'll see. I'll look around for some dolls that can fit in the toilet rolls. I can't believe we're talking about. Thanks, Marty, for making me think of that. And we're going to make one. Look, wait, let's write that down. I forgot all about it. I forgot all about it. But there you go. We're going to make one. We are going to make one for sure. For sure. And actually, creating something like that's actually cute as a gift as well. So you can give to someone as a gift and they can pop that in their toilet if they like that sort of thing. But if they don't, oh well. I've made one with an action man in drag. Love it, Marty. Love it. And you know what? That is a fantastic gift for someone. It really is. Especially if you know people. I'm a little bit weird like that. I love drag. It makes me laugh as well. So I love it. I really do. Cupid dolls are hard to come by. Maybe a team doll. Well, we'll see. I'll have a look around. There's plenty around. And there's actually a lot of them in places like Spotlight and Lynn Craft, the big yarn craft stores, or even your small craft stores. You will find them there because they are used for crafting. Yeah. So I'm going to have a look around, get one, get two maybe, so I can do one to show you, and then the next one we can do on the channel. And there you go, because I've got to do it. I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. That's it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it today. No, I'm going to doll. What? Oh, look at you starting to shake. I live will all make. I think they'd freak out over a toilet roll doll. Someone else said to me, males, yeah, there are male dolls. I wonder, there's plenty. Yeah. Someone said to me, when I told her I was going to do a toilet roll holder doll thingy on the channel, she turned to me and she says, oh, you just lost all my respect. And I said, oh, well, it happens. And I walked off. A toilet roll doll. My hubby would ban me from crocheting if I made one. I'm sorry if I missed on this. How many colours do you reckon to use for the peacock blanket? Thinking of doing one. I'll tell you in a minute. No, I live with all males. Oh, I got you. I got you. Well, you can do an all male doll in drag. That would be funny as. Noni, how many colours did we use? I can't for the life of me remember. But they're all here. So let's just have a look. You've got your blue. You've got the yellow, you've got the green, you've got the jade, you've got the purple. That's it. All the colours. So it's 5 colours. They're all there. These are all the 5 colours. You just can't see the purple. You're going to see the purple more in the next part. Part 2 is going to have a lot of purple in it, so get ready for that. It'll have some yellow, some green, but a lot of purple. So be prepared for part 2. The yarn I did purchase, I haven't really calculated how much yarn I'm going to use because I had one design in mind, but it's not working out. So I'm changing it to suit a square blanket. I was going to make it square, but we'll see if I can get it to work square and then have rounded corners there like that. That's how I was going to create it. But I've been playing with it over and over again, and it's not working for me. So I may keep it square. I may make it a bit like our kaleidoscope look. That might be another way of doing it, where you could have the rounded corner parts in the sides there, and then you have it closed off with the blue. Look, leave it with me because I haven't decided yet. Like I said, part 2, I've been working on it so many times. I have changed it at least 4 times from, when I say change, I change it all the time, but 4 times of the design has been changed. So that's something to go to show, because I wanted to do a lot of it in solid look, and that's where the problem is happening. The solid look is giving it too many stitches all in one piece. So it's starting to get a little overcrowded. So just leave it with me anyway. I'm not into those things, but good luck to those who make one. I know a lot of people don't like them. It's the way that lady said, "You've just lost all my respect." I said, "Oh, okay, it's just a toilet roll thing." Noted 5 colors. It's all good. Yeah, I love purple. I have to figure out what yarn to get for the blanket. Time to call it a night. Wonder, I'm on my way out too. I know it's taking so long. This live has gone on so long. We're supposed to be finished an hour ago, half an hour ago. 40 minutes at least. That Pretty as a Peacock blanket is made in peacock colors, but if you want to make it in your own colors, you can, because it doesn't have to look like a peacock, the bird, right? It can look like anything you want. If you just want to put bright colors together, if you want to make it all one color and do a few rows on each final part to make those border rows, just to make the rest highlight, you can do whatever you want. It's your blanket to suit you. I have to go shortly too. I know we're all on our way out, Middle Earthian. It's been a long life. But I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Don't forget, in a couple of weeks' time, I will have, or a week and a half time, I will have this pattern up on our website. I will have the newborn and the 6-month-old pattern up. I might have newborn to 1 year in one section, and then give it a couple of weeks and I'll do the other ones as well. All right, so thank you so much for joining me. That will be given away on probably Wednesday or Thursday of this week. That's why I'm talking about it now, because I don't know if it'll make next live. And I don't know if it'll make first Thursday of the month. I'd love to. I might just record something before Thursday and then add it to first Thursday. We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, part 2 of our Granny Square Shrug is coming up on Monday, in a couple of days' time, that is. And we will be doing something for St. Patrick's Day this Friday or Monday week as well. It depends on whether I get it finished in time for upload on Friday. I do get them recorded on the day, but I never get it finished in time, so it usually goes up the very next day. All right, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all the wonderful things that you guys pretty much already do for me. I will see everyone on Wednesdays live coming up soon, and I will also see you on our tutorials during the week. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all.